Hello everyone, it's Shel C from PaperOcotilloStudio, and today I'm sharing with you day 5 of the hashtag ATC AD2020 event that we're offering at Art Joy of Sharing Art Community over on Facebook, as well as our Art Joy of Sharing live stream channel, where we live stream every Thursday at 10:30 Central, 8:30 Pacific Time. And yes, I'm making an ATC. I'm starting out with this ATC, and I'm going to be inspired by Tag It Tuesday. Tag It Tuesday is a different group on Facebook, and I will put the link for you to ask to join. It's about making altered tags, but you can also use her prompts to make an ATC instead of a tag, so that's what I'm doing. I'm starting with a background that has some watercolor Arteza watercolor tubes that was applied using a gel plate. It's just a couple different colors of blue on a gel plate. And that's what background I'm using. The first prompt from Take It Tuesday was to add a measuring tape. So I looked around through my stuff and I had a paper measuring tape, like one that you could use to measure someone's sizes if you were going to be making some clothing for them, around the waist, around the butt, around the top, that type of stuff. It's paper. And so I use that to collage down onto my artist trading card. Artist trading cards are 3.5 by 2.5 inches, or about 9 by 6.5 centimeters if you're doing them in centimeters instead. Little cards designed to trade with each other. We're not organizing a trade in Art Joy of Sharing, but if you want to trade with other people in Art Joy of Sharing, you can talk to them and get together with them and do it on your own. There's a lot of people in the group. It would be a big complicated mess to try to organize a trade for this event. But I am also adding some more different tapes, washi tapes, that I thought were interesting, just to make a little bit more, that the measuring tape's real straight. And so I thought it would be nice to change it up by adding some numbers and script and different things from these other washi tapes. Those 3 that I was using there are old ones from Canvas Corp brands, and they have a backing that I have to peel off, which is slightly annoying. I don't think they make them anymore, but if they do, Canvas Corp brands is named something else now. So I will research that and put links below if I can find these for you if they're available, or I'll put a link for something similar if they're not. That's how I do it. So I'm just sticking down different pieces of tape just to make it a little bit more free-form and random instead of these real straight lines from the measuring tape that I had glued down. I'm using Yoo-Hoo glue stick to glue down my collage. ATCs are small, and it seems like everything sticks pretty well, but I am putting, as you can see here, a coat of matte medium over the top just to make sure everything's sticking real good. It's stuck real good, like that. So the next step in the prompt list is use a random scrap for from your desk. Well, man, do I have scraps on my desk. I've got scraps for days. I could make all my ATCs for the entire month and next year's too on just the scraps based in one little teeny tiny container on my desk. I really need to sort them into my color boxes and, stop just throwing them in the bin and leaving them on the desk. It's getting crazy. So I'm just auditioning some different stuff. I have these little dishes on my desk next to my space that I just throw little random things in. And I was looking through that to see if there was some tissue scraps or something. And I ended up finding a couple little stars that I pulled out. Just, you know, putting stuff down, seeing what it looks like. Not sure what I'm going for here, have no plan. I didn't even look at these before these prompts before I did this. I just went for it. So you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. That's how it goes. So I found another scrap. Sorry about that yawn. I guess I'm sleepy. I found another scrap and I decided I would add two random scraps from my desk instead of just one. That one is um, leftover paper from punching out letters. Interesting scraps that makes, the leftovers. I like them a lot, and there's a couple of them just laying on my desk. So I decided to stick those two on, um, kind of in the lower third, half to third of the card for balance and interest. That adds some black. It's always nice to add a neutral color when you have a very definite color scheme going on. You can see that I've got the red, white, and blue thing going on. It was unintentional, just what happened. But I have been thinking about my country, and stars always seem to bring up red, white, and blue for me because we have the 50 stars on our flag for the 50 states of the United States of America. So my country's in turmoil, and I've been thinking about it, and that just kind of came out. So having a little bit of a grounding of a neutral color makes the whole thing more interesting. So I add the next step, which is add stars, and I have these two little uh, white, whitish iridescent sequin things. They have a hole in them, so I assume they were to be attached to something, maybe with sewing or whatever. But I just glued them down with some tacky glue, and I wanted to make them sparkle, so I added a little bit of iridescent sparkle glue over the top as well. The last prompt was to draw something. And it was bothering me that I only had 2 stars. I really wanted 3 stars because odd numbers of things just seem to be more pleasing to look at. And so I decided to draw another star, and the third one's a little bit bigger. I guess here I am putting the iridescent glitter on. Haven't gotten to the drawing part yet. We're going too slow here. We're going too slow. This is the sped up version, but it's only sped up 2 times fast instead of 4. So that's probably why it seems slow to me. Okay, there I am drawing. Can't stop yawning. Sorry, guys. I'm sure everyone who's watching the video is now yawning. Sorry. Um, so I'm drawing with a white Posca pen because it's over some dark colors there. And then I get out my white gesso and fill in that star. And then I also put the iridescent glitter over that star as well so it matches the others. I was looking for my gesso, I think. Um, I had a larger jar of gesso, so I just put it into a smaller jar and stored the other part of it in a different jar so that I didn't have this big gigantic thing of gesso on my desk. So that's a jelly jar. You used to have Marionberry jelly in it, which is my favorite. So yeah, there's the star. I drew something. Now I've done all the different steps and I just have to finish up my card. Um, Not sure what I was doing there with my fingers. But I'm just going to finish up doing some shading and marking with my Stabilo All pencil and some, probably some splatters or something. So I hope you are enjoying this series of videos. I've seemed to be making one every single day. I'm not sure I'm going to keep that up all through the rest of the month, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm back on track. Maybe I'm doing stuff. I'm not sure. But here's my black Stabilo All pencil. This is a water reactive pencil, so I'm going to activate it with a water brush here in a minute. And I'm kind of adding some more of that black to make my stars shine better from the background, and also to just add that neutral color. I think it helps it not look quite so, oh, it's red, white, and blue with stars on it. Oh, um, not sure. Not sure if that was what I was going for. Maybe it was. I don't know. So I'm activating it. Then I'm gonna I'm going to do that some more with some random lines, I believe. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment or question below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on your notification bell so that you know there's a video coming out, because who knows, if I keep up this everyday thing, I might. If that's a lot of videos for you, at least you know when they're coming. You might miss one if you don't turn on the notification bell, because that's a lot of videos. That's what I'm saying. Also, you can share this, pin it on Pinterest, or share it with someone on Facebook, or whatever you want to do. All those things help my channel, so I'm very appreciative. So I've got a black ink pad, and I'm just inking up the edges to make kind of a frame around the card. I like to do that if I don't back it on another card, which sometimes I do. This is actually a torn card. It has very rough edges. It's watercolor paper that I tore with a metal edge ruler to get it nice and straight and the right size. And there are some white splatters with my white Posca pen. I like to just flick it, just flick it, and give that a good dry. And then I'm just going to put my backing on and number it, number 5 for 2020. So that is it for me for day 5 of the Artist Trading Card a Day Challenge, all through the month of June 2020. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.